I want you to look at this. This is Penny Puppy, and she has an earache. Look at her. She's hiding under the blanket because number one, she likes to be warm, and number two, she knows she's got to go to the doggy doctor to get her ear checked. And she doesn't want to come. Come on, Penny. Let's go to see the doctor. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, then. Look at that. Penny's not feeling good. So we're on our way to the puppy dog doctor. I don't know if you can see from here how red her ear is. It's been red for a couple days. At first I thought it was just because she'd been scratching it so much. And then it just stayed red, so... Oh, they're both looking pink, but the one on the left is the one I'm concerned about because now it's got stuff coming out of it, so I'm pretty sure she has an ear infection. I don't know what caused it, but we're on our way to the puppy dog doctor. You should see this nonsense. Going down West Montgomery Road over here in Tuskegee. They got the... Let me show you this. They're working on the road. It's been working on it for like 2 months or something. Maybe longer. Checking that out. We've got half of it tore up and half of it fixed. And it's been like this. There's been no workmen on this road for days and days. I love my little puppy dog. This is the second time I've had to cart her to the vet. The first time I was actually on my way to Chattanooga and she had gotten sick and started throwing up, where she never gets car sick. But that particular time she had started throwing up. She threw up on my daughter's lap, and we had, good thing we had extra clothes with us. So, yeah, she had some kind of a virus, or I don't know, some kind of a little thing that was going around, and the vet gave her some antibiotics, and he gave her some medicine, anti-nausea. I'm just worried about my little baby back there in the back seat. She's the funniest little dog. If I'm going slow, like 5 miles an hour, or if I'm sitting at a traffic light, she'll want to be in my lap. But man, as soon as the car gets any kind of momentum going, she will jump in the back seat. I actually put her back there today because I was trying to get straightened around with my seat belt and stuff, so let me try this. Okay, let's try one of these gloves. Maybe if it'll sit on the love glove or not. That's not funny. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so okay, let me tell you a little bit about what I was talking about before I realized my face wasn't even being shown. Yeah, so I'm on my way to take my puppy to the vet. Uploading a video. I'm trying to get where I'm uploading them more often, but it just gets so frustrating because it takes such a long time for my computer to load them. And my computer's one of them high-tech computers. It's not a slow one. It's supposed to be slow. And I've tried to figure out different ways to make it go faster. I've got a converter. I bought one of them from Wondershare, and so that I put it in MP4 format, or else like sometimes if I'm not using that, I use what's the other, the Filmora for an editing program. I love that Filmora. It's awesome. The only thing I don't like about it is I wish they had more of a choice of music, like background music or whatever. I wish they had more of a choice of that because it's not, I mean, they got those little, everybody has the same music on their videos because that's all that's available. It says you can upload your own music, but I don't know how to do that, and I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I mean, if y'all know how to do it, you help me out here and do it, you know, tell me how to do it. Or where I can even get more music. I know they have the music on one of them programs, but I can't remember which one. I've also got another editing program. I don't know if I could run it through that one and put the music on or not. I've got it's by Magix. It's spelled M-A-G-I-X. I got that at the Best Buy, and I loaded that on there, and that one's kind of hard to use, and I really don't like the visual effects, but it has a lot of audio clips and stuff. I mean, Filmora has a bunch of effect, you know, what do you call them? Like the sounds, like the dog and the goat and the cat and all that, but the kind of things like, I was trying to find something to go with my snake video the other day, and I wanted something that went like dun dun dun, dun, you know, something like creepy or whatever, and I couldn't find it. I didn't know what to do, so I just put some other generic that everybody else uses on there. I'm getting nervous. I get nervous when I drive, so I have to hold my putty. My little girl, she's funny because she knows that I have to have my putty now. My therapist, I don't see a therapist anymore, but I used to see a therapist. I got hit by a semi-truck back in 2010, and it still freaks me out to this day. So when I get nervous when I'm driving, I got my silly putty, and I just sit here and play with that. He's not really a shrink, it was a counselor. She's the one that suggested that, and it helps a little bit. Helps distract me. Talking helps distract me. I mean, I don't want to be distracted too much where I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing driving, you know. Yeah, for a while there, hell, I thought I had a big old magnet on the back of my bumper. First, in March of 2010, I got hit by a semi. Ended up having to have discectomy and fusion in my neck. And then in 2011, January of 2011, I got hit by a pickup truck. Now, mind you, both of these times I was stopped at a red light. The first time I was just going home from work, and what was ironic about that is it happened right in front of the 911 call center. And then the second time I was stopped at a red light getting ready to turn onto the freeway, and a pickup truck hit me and ran. They just took off running. I mean, you know, driving away. I didn't even see them because I was in shock, and the people in front of me, I bumped their bumper. I mean, I left quite a distance because it had been snow, and everybody kept telling me, the roads are clear now, the roads are clear, because I don't go on the freeway if the roads are bad. And ever since that semi hit me, and there is one, speaking of which, hold on now. Gotta get over in the other lane, you know. I get way away from them bad boys, because I don't like them. They make me a nervous wreck. Sometimes I turn the music on, it helps a little bit. Yeah, so anyway, I was waiting, and that truck hit me, and then the people in front of me saw it. It was a white pickup truck. But it smashed my trunk all in. I couldn't even get my driver's license. When the cop came, he had to pry my trunk open with one of them crowbar things. He got it open though. Couldn't get it shut after he opened it, but he got it open. I'm glad he did though, because I had just went and bought 2 brand new heaters. One of those like they look like them old radiator heaters. They're filled with oil, and they you plug them in, and the oil heats up through the electricity and heats up your room. So anyway, he hit me, took off. It didn't. It hurt my back some, and I had to go through a little bit of therapy, but it wasn't nothing permanent like it was the first time. It was I suffered for a long time. I mean, I lost a little bit of motion, but not nearly as much as I lost when I got hit by that semi truck. Yeah, well, Murphy, man, Murphy loves me. So that's why I get nervous when I drive, y'all. I'm trying to get over that. I try to get off the freeways as much as possible. I'm on the freeway today because I have to get there to the vet fairly quickly. I called and they got me in, but I'm supposed to be there right now, actually, and I'm running behind because I'm too scared to get up here by this stupid semi-truck. I know they're a necessary evil, but man, it's just too bad that the government doesn't have the money or won't spend the money, whatever, to put, like, it would be awesome if they had like parallel roads, you know what I mean? Parallel highways for the big rigs that only they could go on and we couldn't go on, and then they couldn't come on ours. That would be awesome. Let me tell you something that sucks though. When I lived in Chattanooga, the government gave a grant to Georgia to do a survey to see what if it would be feasible for them to build a high-speed train from at least going from Atlanta to Chattanooga, because there's so much traffic. And I mean, that would be so convenient to have that. It would cut down freeway traffic and stuff, especially for these commuters that go back and forth to work live in Chattanooga and go to Atlanta or vice versa. Now Georgia's trying to say that wouldn't be feasible. That's a bunch of BS, man. And it would be so awesome if they could get the railway system like they have in Europe. Man, you can them things travel like at lightning speed almost. I had a brother-in-law one time that used to live in Germany, and he was telling me about going around on the trains, and you can buy a pass, and you can go like all over with that pass. I can't remember what they call it, but you can go all over in Europe with that. Not like here. Shoot, you gotta have a car to get anywhere. Like, unless you want to go sit down there at the bus station, and then there's places the bus can't go or don't go, and then you get stuck at the bus station for hours on end. And what if something happens, you get sick, you can't rest well, and you might get, that's another thing, you could get sick from other folks. No, I'm just not into that. Flying's so daggum expensive. I mean, you can get from point A to point B with the flying, but you're still going to have a vehicle on the ground. And the trains, I mean, I guess that's basically the same thing. If you had the high-speed trains, you could cut out a lot of freeway traffic, that's for sure. Maybe not local traffic, but freeway traffic for sure. I hope I can find this veterinarian, because I've never been there before. Like I said, my little Penny puppy's got all her shots up to date, and she had to go to the emergency visit at the doctor that one time when I was headed to Chattanooga. Yeah, I was going to Chattanooga to watch my son. He was given a class on cooking with herbs. He's a chef. He owes me a pie, by the way. And he started his own channel and didn't tell dear old mom. I think my grandchildren got a hold of the doggone recording device. I think it looked like he was using a cell phone. But I think the children got a hold of it, because how I got made aware of the fact that he had a channel was his buddy Max had posted a video of Stefan eating hot peppers, or taking a bite of a hot pepper. It's supposed to be the hottest pepper in the world. And that's how I was made aware of that. So I went to his channel to check it out. And lo and behold, here's videos of my grandchildren playing Mario. And if you ever go look at that, you're going to have to excuse that mess on the bedroom floor. You can't never get those kids to pick up anything. They're all into videos. I mean, into gaming. My grandson's into gaming. And his sister, she likes to play, she's hyper. I've got a video of her with her in it on my channel with her. It's called They Can Flash Your Eyes. And she's telling me all about Halloween. This was a year ago, at least. Yeah, they flash your eyes. And she's talking about cameras. I didn't realize at first what she was talking about. And she's the cutest little thing. It's funny, that video, because... Okay, here's my exit. There's Penny. She's upset, aren't you, baby? See, they had to swab my ears. And now I'm just sitting in here waiting for the doctor to come in and look at me. Yeah. What? Oh, you're not going to smile for me now? Huh? You always smile, but you're not going to smile today. Okay. You're going to come in and look at you, huh? You're going to come in and look at you. Check it out, y'all. I'm at the veterinarian's office waiting for the vet to come in. And we're sitting here, Penny and I. Penny! We're sitting here watching Daily Bumps on the telephone, waiting for the doctor. Okay, let me tell you what's going on now. I'm sitting outside the veterinarian's office and my steering wheel has locked up and won't let me go anywhere. So I had to call a tow truck, and they are en route to tow me back to Tuskegee and drop this car off at the fix-it shop. And hopefully I can get a ride home, because Tuskegee has no taxi services over there. So hopefully I can get a ride home. At any rate, I just going to give you an update. I'll tell y'all about what happened to Penny whenever I get back to the house, because I don't want to go into details right now. I'm trying to gather up all my personal effects and everything, so you know you don't want to send your car off to be fixed when you got personal things in there or any valuables. So I'm trying to gather those up right now, and then I hope it don't take them too long to fix this car. I hope they don't bust the bank trying to fix it. You can see my face is all red because I've been sitting in this car. And yeah, I got chicken neck really bad. This side's worse than the other because this is where they cut me when they did my surgery for the fusion, discectomy and fusion. Anywho, I'll get back with you when I get more news. Okay, y'all. It's been a pretty rough day. Now I'm in the bed. You see this big old wad of hair right here? I got massive amounts of hair. Anyhow, here's my little poochie. Come here, Penny. Come here, little doggy. Show him how you feel. Oh my God, really? See, there's the little doggy. She's not feeling well. She has a double ear infection. Her left ear is a lot worse than her right ear. There she is. Mama's belly boy. And she turned out that she had a, what does she have, a yeast? I never heard of that for a dog. A yeast infection in her ears. They asked if she'd been near water. No, she hasn't been near water, you know, only what she drinks. The only other moisture she's been near is the lawn in the morning time when she goes out to go potty. But anyways, so I was gonna film this earlier. I just got tuckered Penny. I got tuckered out because of her. Well, actually because my car has some issues. I got stranded at the veterinarian's office, and I had to call a tow truck, have them bring the car back over here to Tuskegee, drop it off at the mechanic shop, and then the tow truck driver was nice enough to bring me home.